go. Let's go. Come on, guys. Let's go. We're almost ready here, guys. Let's fire it up. Fire it up. Let's fire it up. Hold on. All right, we're working it, guys. We'll be on in just a minute. What's up, Glorious? Hello, Mario, and the madam. All right, I'm coming, guys. I gotta set up the rest of this show because I got in late. We've been ripping and running. All right. Okay. All right. I'm running. Miss Veronique, what's happening? Welcome in. Mr. Terry's in, y'all. Mr. Terry's in. And Passport Bros is in the house. What's happening? I'm on it, guys. I'm trying to get everything logged in. All right. All right, let's see what we got. Hey, moderator, I got them in my hand right now. They said put on my ears. I got them in my hand. I'm gonna put them on right now. I was running late today because I was trying to get out of this meeting. Okay, start broadcast. And this baby over here is not even fired up. Oh, it's got a little juice. Okay, we got a little juice over here, guys. We got a little bit of juice to run. Okay, it runs. Broadcasting, and we are live. All right, guys, we're live. Let's go live on this side. Copy, paste, save, and then we'll be live. Yeah, I got my notes here too. Stream. Thank you very much. All right, close. And then let me make sure we're live over here and we're good. Guys, if y'all have questions, comments, suggestions, y'all know the play, y'all know the rules, y'all know how this works. Throw them in the chat. Just throw it in the chat. I will read it and rock and roll with you. And answer any questions that you have. Okay, looks like we're up. Let me check. Can we see it? Hold on. Aphrodemi, what's happening? Where am I? I can't see me. Hold on, let me refresh it. I can't see it, so I'm gonna refresh it. Tap to play. Okay, there we go. All right, I think I just had to refresh it. It wasn't in, so now it's in. Okay, now it's in. All right. I thought I was losing my mind. What's going on, everybody? It's loud. Hold on. All right. Let's turn that off and put this in. And we can get started here. We can get going. Welcome, everybody. Welcome one and all to the Mobile Salons sponsored MrHairArt show. I'm your host, Ronnie Mac. You guys know me as MrHairArt and Coach. And we are live. We are live. We're live right now, guys. We're live on multiple different platforms, across multiple different channels, everything under MrHairArt. You can go to any of those channels and actually watch us live doing this show right here. We're live on YouTube. We're live on Instagram. We're live on Facebook. We're live on Twitter, on Twitch, on LinkedIn. We're live on Discord. We're live on TikTok, on Kick. We're live on multiple different platforms. We're even live on our website at mobileon.com, at hairarttv.com, at Triple H Charity. We're live on a lot of different stuff, guys. We're live. All right, let's pull this up, and then we're good. Okay, we're set over there. We're set over here, and we're good. Let me check my audio. Okay, we're all right. Set over there. Okay, what's up, everybody? What's up, Adrian? How are you? I said what's up to the madam, Mad Madam. What's happening? Welcome in. We love kinetics. Kenny is in the house, y'all. What's happening? We got Terry in. I saw Terry. Terry Curry is in. And Miss Veronique is in. I saw. Okay. So let's get popping, everybody. Let me pull up my my mission over here. They have me a whole new setup, guys. A whole new setup. So we're gonna be following this game plan here from here on out. It works well. It worked with the other shows, so we're gonna continue that trend and get it popping. Let me move my screen so I'm not staring up into the air. There we go. All right, and we're gonna continue with that. We're gonna continue with that posture and work that going down. Okay. Oh shoot, I forgot when I change it, it'll delete my text, which is something that we're working on. I need Restream to respond. Did you ask Restream about the text that gets deleted? Because I'm seeing that it deletes my text even when I move it from one screen to the other. It deletes all my chats. Guys, if y'all ask me something on the chat, throw it back in there if you would, please, because I moved my screen from one. I moved my my production app screen from one screen to another one, and it deletes everything because it's a glitch in their system. That's not on us. That's on the that's on the system that we pay for. So let's see here. Let me see. Okay. And there we go. Okay. So I can now see my big screen here. I can see my production screen here. So we can go ahead and move forward. All right. So again, if you guys ask me something, I saw a lot of questions in there. You guys throw them back in if you would. And then I'll read them. Otherwise, I'll read directly from my chats and my emails and my text message. Okay. So that's the program that they have given me that we're doing right now. And we started that. It worked extremely well. So we're going to continue that trend and develop it from there. If that continues to work, then we'll continue to do it. Basically, it is because I get so busy and I get caught up with a whole bunch of different things moving and going everywhere and getting prepared for this launch. I get a lot of text messages. I get a lot of emails. I get a lot of contacts with people asking me questions and wanting to update me on things and give me information. So I've opened up my chat and my text messages, meaning my actual personal cell phone, to my agents. Okay, so my agents will actually review my stuff, and my assistants will pull out any information or any text or any chats or anything that you guys are asking me specifically that I need to answer. Normally, I would just answer it right there over the chat. And sometimes when I have time, I will do so. But if I don't have time, it'll go by the wayside. And then remember what I showed you guys before when I showed y'all my text message. If you put a text in and you text me, it's not like texting your friend or texting your family member or something like that, where the text will pop up and then it'll just sit there until they open their phone and then they see it and they'll read it. Not here. Okay. I get over 100 texts a day. Okay. So that's literally pop in. So when yours pop up, another one will pop up up on it, and then another one, then another one, and another, and it'll just steadily push your text that you text me up further and further and further. Okay, so it's difficult right now for me to pull pertinent information out, and sometimes it's actual people, sponsors, or we're getting upset because I was not able to see their check. And I have a star feature on my stuff, so I can star you. That puts you, up on top. But I got a lot of starred people. Okay, I have sponsors, I have investors, I have family members. My wife is starred. I have students. I have a lot of starred people. So it still, starts working its way up and getting higher and higher. So what they're doing now is they're able to go in. They have a share feature. So my phone is actually what's called cloned. Okay, so I have two phones that are coming to me and coming to my security department, which is actually in Mobile Salons. Okay, so they'll pull out the pertinent information, because some of this stuff is business oriented. Some of this stuff is supposed to go to my accounts department, to billing department, and all different areas. They just want to talk to me, or they're sending it to me instead of sending it to the pertinent department. So we can't let those emails or those texts or whatever go just unanswered. So they're able to now see, since I don't have any, illicit materials or any things that's bad that's coming to me, they're able to, read my text. And that goes for you guys too. If y'all are sending sensitive information that you don't want other people seeing, then you may want to make sure that, you let me know what you're going to send, so that I get it directly, or I arrange something else. But otherwise, everybody's able to send me anything. Okay, you guys want to talk to me, you can talk to me directly. Most of the time, when I get a load or I get some time, I'll read through my text messages and emails. Hey, Jerry, I'll read through my text messages and emails and all that when I get time. If I'm sitting on a plane, or I'm waiting behind the stage and I'm getting ready to go on stage, I'll read, because they'll have me sitting like for 30 minutes or 40 minutes before I go on stage, stuff like that. That'll give me time to go through it. Or this time right here, right now, I get a full hour. I get a whole hour to myself where I can just sit down and I can just chill and just read comments, read what's going on with the company, read stuff from my sponsors, my family, even from my students, from everybody that's coming in and out again now. So I'll get to, actually sit here and kick it with you guys and just run my mouth for you all. So they're going to feed me that information and bring that to me during this show. So if you sent me something last night, or if you sent me something this morning or throughout the day or whatever, and you need me to answer it, they're going to get it to me during the show. So I have a full screen of text messages and stuff that's here that I'll be reading and actually responding to you guys during the show. And if I don't have anything, then I won't put it, but that's very rare. Most of the time I have stuff that I'll need to answer, so I will address that during this show. The 6 o'clock show is going to be that important, where you're able to ask questions directly to me, and I can literally answer those questions during the show. So I have several, and sometimes I'll give the name of the people who ask, and sometimes I'll just say what the question is, especially if it pertains to you guys. If it doesn't, if this is not a question for everybody to hear or to have an answer for, then I'll answer you directly. You may have to wait a little bit, but you guys know me. I'm a real big stickler for calling everybody back or answering everybody. And I mean everybody. I literally take my time and go step by step, email by email, person by person, and I'll contact you. But this is a way for me to address large numbers of people at the same time, because most of the questions is pretty much the same thing, and I can answer all of it at the same time. So if you guys are watching, you'll be able to get your answer directly from the horse's mouth. Like I say all the time, this show is a show where the owner himself is live. Okay, it's absolutely live. It's 9/18/2023 at 6:20 in the afternoon. So we are live. We're live right now. We're live from Dallas, Texas. So if you're asking questions or need information that is current and up to date, this is where you'll get it. Okay, but like I was saying, if you have something that is personal or that you don't want on the air, then text that or hit that to me, or you can come and ask on the show that let me know that you have something personal you want to deal with, and then we'll deal with it on that level. Otherwise, you're calling and leaving a message, and then I will call you back and deal with it. That's the absolute best way to get an actual call from me is calling and leaving a message. Let me know what you want. You know how many phone calls I get where people call, hey, coach, this me, this such and such. Hey, call me back when you get a minute. For what? I don't know what I'll call you back. I'm definitely going to call you back, but I don't know if I need to drop everything or if I need to prioritize and put you in front of the 37 other people that I need to call, or if this is something where you just want to, chit chat and catch up or whatever. I don't know until you let me know what is going on. And then I'll be able to prioritize you and put you where you need to be. Okay. And that's what the voice messages. The voice messages are the most prominent because I can hear you letting me know what the hell is going on, and then I can hit you right back then. Okay, dope. All right. So a couple of different elements. That was one of them from one of our students that was asking when do I actually respond to these messages that they're sending, and if I could let them know timeframes on me getting back to people or individuals. That's what it is. Because I have so many people contacting, so many emails, so many text messages, and it's only going to get worse, guys. It's only going to get worse. I have nothing to do with any of that. Okay, you guys know I got a big mouth. I run my mouth all the time, and people want to talk to me because they want to know what all is going on. They want to, be a part of what we're about to do. So they're coming, okay, and they're coming in droves. They're not coming 1 and 2 and 3 at a time. They're coming in groups because they want, they want a piece. They want to be in with us, and you can't blame anybody for that. Hell, that's common sense. If somebody's about to blow something up and make it do what it do, you want to be a part of that. So obviously, other people do as well. So it just takes a little bit of time to get back in contact with you. But with this new feature, I'll be able to answer you guys directly. Miss Veronique sent in something. As well, she was saying asking about. Okay, so Miss Veronique is actually in, I think, and she was asking about her assignment in the school and moving forward. Your assignment, I think, last time I saw your assignment, which was the video. I gave you advice to put your video into YouTube and send that video to us, okay, or send it to me, and then I put it in. I actually did put that in. They got it approved, so everything is good. You should be clear to move on to the next section, okay? Everything should be good for you to move to the next chapter. If it is not, and I'd have to go in and check it myself, but if it is not, what I would have you to do is to go back in. If it's having you to upload something, because normally it's like an upload situation where you would need to upload something to the school. I already have it approved for that particular chapter. So upload whatever you got. Upload a video that says thank you. Upload something that pretty much anything. It doesn't really matter because it's going to pop into the system and basically reset it. Okay, because on my end, it looks like you're already cleared to go. So it's not waiting on anything from you. If your end has not reset, to where you can go ahead and go to the next chapter, upload something, and then it'll reset. It'll look into the system and say, hey, do we want to approve this or deny it or reject it? If it's rejected, then it won't let you upload anything. But if it's approved, it'll let you upload whatever you want, and it'll just go into our system. That's how people, that's for a couple of different people, okay? Because I've seen this happen over the last couple of months, because someone needed to upload like 4 different video clips, like 30-second or 60-second clips, but the system right now will only let you upload 1. Okay, so the way you fix that is you go in, you upload that one, and then you go back in and you upload again, and you go back in, then you upload again. If it's waiting on a decision, you can upload. If it's rejected, it won't let you upload more than once. But if it's approved, you can go in and upload next time. Just if it doesn't, just let me know, and then I can actually have it to where it resets to where you can upload again. But to use specifically, Ms. Bernie, go ahead and upload something, anything you like, and it'll reset automatically, and you'll be able to go into your next chapter. But the chapter that you're on is good. And I had two other people. I had someone named Jocelyn. I believe that's Jocelyn. If I'm pronouncing it wrong, forgive me. Jocelyn, and then you guys in these names. I think this is Diogene. I'm going to say Diogene because I got a cousin named Diogene, and I know how y'all are with y'all's names. So Jocelyn and Diogene, you guys are the same situation. If you've uploaded and it's not letting you move forward, even though it's already approved, just upload something else, and it should automatically click in to where you can move forward. If not, let me know. Okay, text me or even call me. Everybody has my number. He'll call and leave me a message, and I'll be able to go in and check it. If you put a text in, you can put a text in, but it's going to be blah, 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 all these different texts, and I'll eventually get to it because I read every single one of my texts. Every single one of them I read. But when you get into 50, 60, 70 texts, 100 texts or more, it starts to take a while. Okay, and then I'll be able to address it right then. But that's the easy way to kind of go around the back and get it done to get you taken care of. Hey, Barry. Barry said, "Do we have a show coming up?" Yeah, we do have a show coming up, Barry. I'm gonna announce it on this show. A new expo is coming, so I'll be when we're done with that, I'll announce it on this show. Okay, what's next? Oh, okay. I had several people that are for this message here, and I need my phone. I'll go get my phone in just a second. I have several people that were that had pieces of their assignment or their salon fundraiser that was incomplete. Okay, that was not done or finished altogether. From here on out, if you have not completed different sections, we will reach out and let you know. My design team is going to reach out and let you know, hey, this is missing or that is missing. They're going to reach out to you and say what actually is missing that you need to give to us so that we can make sure that your stuff is complete. If we don't receive what we need, then we're going to fill in the blanks. Okay, so say for instance the salon fundraiser, if you're missing like a banner or a photo or information paragraphs, even the reward system, we can put in some rewards that are pretty easy to implement, but the rest we cannot. But simple things that kind of fill out your performer and your campaign, we're going to add in for you. Okay, so if you don't have it, we'll add it in for you. If you paid, I had Jerry paid. Brandon just paid to have his deal, his campaign set up. Ms. Vernick, I think you paid as well. I think Terry paid. So everybody that has paid the $100 to get them to set up their account, you guys are well on your way. You're set. Okay, because what they're going to do is they're going to make sure that you have everything you're supposed to have in position. Okay, they're going to make sure that you have everything that you need. They're going to make sure that it's there. Because so either you give it to them or they're going to create it, get approval from you, and then put it in the in your system itself. If you have not moved along, like I think Terry had an assignment that was attached to, because I think that's attached to the one of the courses assignment is to have that put in place. You'll need to take a picture of your campaign and upload it to your account. Okay, so that's that. I think that is one of the assignments, is to take a picture of your campaign, like a screenshot that you can do with your phone by clicking on the button or swiping the screen or whatever. Take a screenshot, or even taking a picture with your phone, taking a picture of another screen, or computer, whatever. Take a screenshot of your campaign, upload it to your account, and then that serves as the proof that you did your assignment, or you have your account set up. This is one of the big things that I've read. Thank you. This is one of the big. Okay, they said it's 30 minutes. They want a commercial real quick. This is one of the big elements, guys, that are extremely important, because I didn't even recognize that. I'm sorry. Hold on. They said I'm on the wrong square. Okay, let me move it. All right, how's that? Okay. And I told you guys I was running late. They said there's no music in the background. Hold on. Give me a second. Yeah, and I was in the wrong square. I was in the upper right corner when I'm supposed to be on the left-hand side, because it's a full vertical, and you get to, it's the whole thing. Okay, now y'all just messing with me now. They said they don't know who I am. We don't know who you are. Okay, they're talking about my lower third. Okay, that's this right here. Boom. There we go. Okay, yeah, they just messing with me now, because it's so many things that I have to do to prep and to put a show in action and make it get going. So I was just ripping and running, putting everything in order. Now it's all good to go. But they had to tell me what I was missing, because I'm just going with the show, and I'm not a producer, although I can produce. When I have my producer, then they will produce the whole thing. I don't have to worry about anything. I can just come over here and run my mouth and play with the little gadgets and stuff like that. Okay. Anyway, that's actually cool. We're supposed to deal with the referral program, so I'll deal with that after this commercial break. So let me hit this commercial real quick, guys. I'll be right back after this commercial break, and I got a couple more questions that was asked of me over the text message that you guys send in to me. So I'll address those questions as well, and we'll get that right after this commercial break. So hold what you got. We'll be right back in just a second. The HairArt Network is finally introducing the tools that are used to create those wild and awesome barber etchings and hair art designs. The new HairArt STENCIL Kit. Go to www.MrHairArt.com to purchase your very own HairArt STENCIL Kit. Mr. Ronnie Mac, also known as MrHairArt, has created this product just for you. Inside this kit, you'll find the tools you need to create your own fabulous works of hair art. From the clear, durable stencils to the color pencils and hair art spray, everything you'll need to make more money easier and faster, whether you're amateur or professional.
To order this HairArt Stencil Kit or any of our hair art products, call 1-800-406-7711, or you can order online at www.MrHairArt.com.
Order now and get in on the new, more profitable world of hair art. You've waited for years, and now you can get started working on your dreams of going mobile.
Mobile Salon School now online.
Hi guys, Ronnie Mac here. You guys know me as MrHairArt. Whoa, hold on. Before we go into all of that, let me tell you a little story. Meet David and Eva. Now, of course, these are not real people. They're cartoons of real people. You see, David thinks that they should start a new business. But of course, they didn't want to open yet another regular barbershop or beauty salon. There's millions of those. And of course, like most professionals in this industry, they wanted to do something different. So One day, while talking to some of their friends told them about the mobile salon business. They thought, wow, that sounds exciting. Then they started researching. They immediately found MrHairArt. Hey, that's me, and my mobile salon program. This program was created when my company, along with other company sponsors, got together to build Mobile Salon Buses. Because the Mobile Salon Project was the only group of companies building quality mobile salons out of brand new vehicles, we attract a lot of attention. I mean, think about it. We're taking shuttle buses and converting them into mobile barbershops and beauty salons. With hot and cold running water, flat screen TVs, restrooms, generators, they have everything you need. And everybody has hair, so you're gonna make money. From there, we thought, why not franchise? So we started the first ever mobile salon franchise opportunity and also started construction on the first ever mobile salon dealership. And then to make sure that everything was covered, we created the first ever mobile salon school. This is where we pick up our story with David and Eva. A mobile salon school was a great idea, but neither of them could travel all the way to Dallas, Texas just to take a class, and David was short on money. Once again, Mr. Mac to the rescue, put the mobile salon school online. Now anyone nationwide, even worldwide, can take the course and get certified as a mobile salon operator. Yeah, we can do everything online, David said. And Eva thought that it was a great idea because for just $1,000, we could get started with our own mobile salon business. So just to check, you can pay your $1,000 enrollment online, pass the course and get certified as a mobile salon operator. And along with your certificate, you get a personally crafted business plan that you can print out and take to any bank or investor. We'll even submit your business plan to our sponsors. To get funded for a mobile salon bus, this is awesome. So off to the mobile salon course they went. Okay, hold on right quick. Now you guys do realize that mobile salons is a regulated industry and becoming more so all the time. Here at the Mobile Salon Network, we are the only company that not only builds and customizes your mobile salon bus for you, we also partner with you to make sure all the legal rules and regulations are taken care of. When you complete our course, you will receive what is now being regulated and rolled out state by state. It's called a Mobile Salon Operator's License. We even have the first and only mobile salon in-house financing program, where when you finish the online school, if you don't have $100,000 to buy your own bus or can't get financing from a bank, you can sign up to work on a real mobile salon bus from one of our advertising sponsors and raise the money you need to buy your own mobile salon bus. As a matter of fact, with your new mobile salon operator's license, you can even rent mobile salons from us to make your money. Okay, back to David and Eva's story. They learned about all the equipment in the mobile salon buses. They even designed their own bus using our online virtual 3D mobile salon bus design software. They took virtual driving tests, and they even received a mobile salon operator gold seal certification in the mail. Then, of course, the happy ending, they got their mobile salon. We did it, said David and Eva. We are now official mobile salon operators. And so the moral to this story is, don't keep dreaming, take action. Go online and sign up to the mobilesalonschool.com today. Check, check, check. Check, check, check. Hello, hello, hello. Can y'all hear me now? Okay. All right. Y'all can hear me now? Check, check, check. All right. Very good. All right. Very good. I'm sorry about that. I was when we flip out and go to commercial and then come back, it blanks everything else out. So all the other screens are put on mute and is kicked off. So I have to watch all that because again, I don't have producers in the studio right now, so I'm doing the whole thing myself. So I depend on you guys to tell me what the hell is going on. So thank you very much, and my moderators that's in my ears. Thank you for letting me know what's going on, and I can keep this thing rolling, and I don't have to pay $1,000 per day to have production company or production staff come in before we launch, because that's very expensive to do $1,000 per day for something that I'm doing right now for free. So you guys, y'all know I'm very money conscious, and I like to have everything on point to where we're not wasting money. we're actually spending money where it needs to go so that this company actually survives. You know, when you start throwing money away and doing crazy things, your company doesn't last that long. I like to watch where the money's going, make sure that it's going in the right direction, make sure we got money coming in, make sure that I'm paying my sponsors, make sure that I'm paying my investors, and make sure that y'all are getting paid. People in the buses, you guys have to get paid. So I make sure that there is no funny business going on with the money and everybody receives what they're supposed to receive. So there we go. All right. Let's see. I had another thing where I can pull this thing up. And I think Frederick was asking about his tires. Frederick, you got, and I think I saw you in the chat as well. Frederick, you need to take a picture of those tires. You cannot, I repeat, you cannot just change the tires. Frederick has a issue with his tires, said that they're making a funny noise when he's driving. Matter of fact, record, if you can, record the noise, record the sound that you're hearing when you're driving. And if you can, take a picture or take a video of the tires, not while you're driving, obviously, but when you stop, take a picture of each tire or each set of tires and or a video, and then send it to maintenance. Don't send it to me because I don't deal with that. I don't have anything to do with that. Send it to maintenance, and maintenance should be able to see and assess what is going on and then tell you what to do. Because if you change the tires yourself, you may put the wrong tires on and cause more damage than may already be. And then if you take it to a mechanic or take it to a tire shop or somewhere else, and then they change the tires, if they change the tires to the wrong thing, then you will be liable. And I don't want that. So I want you to be safe. And then also, if you go and pay to have the tires changed or new tires put on, then it will come out of your pocket. So and they do not do reimbursement. Okay, I've seen it happen a couple of different times where people have had stuff done to the bus, and then they thought that the sponsors was just going to reimburse it, and they do not. Okay, anything that you have or need done to the bus, you need to submit it into us. We will get it to the sponsors, and we will get it compensated or paid for if that's what they're going to do. Okay, most of the time they do. It's not a big deal, but we have to do it that way instead of being preempted. We have to be proactive and go that way instead of being reactive. If you're saying, hey, I had to pay to get tires changed on the bus, they're going to say so, and because they don't want you doing things before you are clear to do it. Okay, so if you let them know what's going on, then I'll show you how. Or it's actually in the book, and it's in the book, and it was in the school. If you're doing anything to the buses, please let them know before you do it. Okay, because there may be a certain way that it needs to be done, and if you do it the wrong way, then you're going to be held liable for that, and I don't want that for anybody. Okay. Okay, phone text will be answered on the show. I've already dealt with that. Okay. New computer system coming. We have a new computer system that will be up and running next week. Next week, the new computer system. So if you have a computer, or if you're in the lab, or if you're in the advertising department of the new shop, they have new computers coming. Y'all, you guys have been griping about that. I understand. I know that it's a problem. So we actually have paid out of our pocket. This was not sponsored. We paid out of our pocket to upgrade every computer that you guys are using. So it will all be laptops now. You'll actually be able to take those laptops with you, so long as they're not level 3 laptops. You cannot take any level 3 laptops off the property at all. They have little chips in them that are GPS trackers, just like your phone has a chip in it that tells the carrier where that phone is. Okay, that's how you do GPS tracking when you're driving around, and the little voice will tell you make a left turn here and a right turn there. That's a GPS tracking a chip that's in every phone, and it knows where that phone is. They're also in level 3 laptops. Okay, so if you take that laptop off the property, that will be very bad news, and it could lead to termination. So do not do that. Level 2 and level 1, fine. You know, you can take that and go and do your thing and work from home and all that stuff. But level 3, and I don't even have to say and above, because everybody above level 3, they already know. But level 2, level 1, no problem whatsoever. All right, but those will be coming next week. So guys, stop sending me emails. Stop griping about the laptops or the computers being slow. The new laptops, you guys will be able to, because they're switching from computers to laptops because they want you to be able to move around with it. You'll be able to take with you and go home and do work from home. All right. Okay. What else we got? Ms. Veronique says, I did. What did you do? What happened? Okay, she has a string. Hold on. Said I did. Said it would not let it upload. It would not let it upload. It would not let it upload. Okay, we're talking about the videos. Okay. Right, this is what is going on. I screenshot it. Hold on. It's trying to move up because I have other messages coming up and I have to keep coming back down. Right, this is what is going on. I screenshot what was going on. Okay, good. That's a good thing. Screenshot it and send it to me. I'm working on that part banner. And yes, Ms. Veronique, what are you talking about? What's going on? I think the banner thing you was talking about is for your salon fundraiser. Okay, and then the screen part or the upload part, text it to me. And I'll be able to scroll through and see what is going on. And we got a few minutes here. If you can text it to me right now, I'll see what's going on. But matter of fact, hold on. Let me open up my other window here, and I can log into the school right now because I have access to you guys' accounts, and I can actually log in and see what is going on. Thank you. 10 minutes. Okay. All right. Now I can log in and then I put your name, VERON, Veronique Scott. All right. Okay. Veronique, I see your last assignment was 2-1. Is that correct? Your last assignment was 2-1. That's okay. Thank you. Thank you. Let me pull that up for them. Somebody wants to know how to reset the system. There's a button at the back of the panel. If you reach back there and flip it up, then there's a little latch. You can just reset it from there. Just flip up the panel on the back of the station, flip that panel up, and then reset it, and then flip it back down. Do not leave it up, because if you leave it up when you're driving, it could bump up against something, and then it'll turn all electricity off in the bus, and then you won't know what's going on. Everything will be off. But if you need to reset it, because there will be a little beeping sound, just flip that button, flip that it's like a cover. Flip that cover up, press the button, or flip the little flipper deal, like a breaker. Flip that up, because if it turns off, it'll flip down, because there may be a problem or maybe an issue. Go back there, flip it up, and then close that panel back down. If it turns back off again, if it flips back off, then you may have a problem. There may be a break in the lines or in the wiring that will not allow it to run if there's an overheating, or if there's a surge, or if there's a potential electric shock hazard. It won't let you can flip it back up, but then it'll flip it back down. So it's just like a regular breaker. If you flip it and then it flips back down, then there's a problem, and I'd have to have someone take a look at it. But let me know if you flip it and it flips back down. But they regularly will flip off if you're doing maintenance to it, or if you plug in something heavy or something like that, it'll flip off to protect the system. Okay, Ms. Veronique, you are on chapter 2. No, you're on course 2, chapter 1. Is that correct? You're on course 2, chapter 1. And course 2, chapter 1 is the mobile salon parking. Mobile salon parking. And let me see if I can show this. I don't know if I can, but I'll see. Okay, can you see here? Hold on. Thanks, Gerald. Gerald is at another salon that's going mobile. They wanted me to mention that, and he's taking his whole salon mobile. And he will be I think that'll be our third bus. We haven't done that many. The large Greyhound type buses. That'll be our third bus for us to do that, because he has 7 people working in his salon. So the whole salon will be able to roll out in that bus and do events and things of that nature. We're going to have you guys footage for that. That's going to be really, really exciting. Okay, I've had it turned off. I'm sorry. Here we go. Okay, there we go. All right, so that's the channel here. Ms. Veronique, is that correct? Let me pop the other thing. This is what you sent in for your assignment. You were saying to put this in under your location for parking. Okay, is that it? Did it pop in? Let me see if it popped in. Is that it? Okay, yeah, it did pop in. Ooh, I told y'all this system gonna be gangster. Okay, I don't think this was personal. I think this was any personal information. Okay, so that's the location, or one of, or sort of like a storage facility where you are able to park buses. Okay, so essentially you will be parking your vehicle at one location such as that. Okay, so this is the way that works. I went ahead and had that approved because we talked about this the last time. Normally they won't approve it because they don't know where that location is. Okay, so if you just put took a picture of a location and they don't know where it is, they will not approve it because they can't look it up in the system and see if that location is is good, is okay to be in. So say for instance you have something that says I'm going to be parking my bus in the hood, you know, and then they say no, you're not going to park, you know, bus in the hood because they're in danger. You know, they could be broken into or stolen, or, you know, bad things can happen to it. So if that area is not approved, they will not allow you to park the bus in those areas. So they need addresses to be able to approve locations to park the buses in those locations. But I went ahead and approved your location because you and I are going to be working on your parking situation, because I'm working on a number of different people in their parking situations. That's a big deal, guys, is the parking, where these buses are going to be parked. We had a couple of issues with people parking the buses where they live, and then the buses were broken into, and then we had to fix those buses. So right now they're not penalizing anybody for that, because, you know, it's just something that happens. But as we move forward, they're going to be actually, you know, making sure that everybody understands, if you park the bus in a dangerous or unapproved area, if something happens to it, it's going to fall on you. So I don't want that happening to anybody. So we're kind of working with everybody at the same time to make sure that everybody is good. Okay. So let me, I'll put that on everybody to make sure that you get those elements done. And then later on in the school, it's going to ask again anyway. So it's going to make sure that whatever the parking arrangement is that you had before in the earlier part of school is the same as it is now in the later part of school. Okay, so they're going to be making sure, and then they keep updating you anyway. Okay, Ms. Vernick, I have the picture or the image that you sent. It says from my drive. Okay, it says can't load content at the moment. Okay, where is this from? Because I don't recognize this. I don't know if that's on our side or your drive side. Just upload something small. Upload something real significant. If you can't upload that, find something else to upload and see if it's gonna let you. Refresh the system or whatever you have to do, and try that again to get you going. Barry, let me know how many you have, and then I'll get you taken care of. Barry, let me know how many you have, and I'll get you taken care of. All right, Tiffany, how are you? Jason, what's up? What's up, Jason? We don't have any different rollouts for any different events for right now. When we have another event, we'll let you know, and then you can we'll give you the whole sampler for what you'll need to put on the bus to be in the show. We got different events that we do year round, and sometimes you guys will be invited to those events to bring your bus in, especially if you're in those areas. If you're not in the area and you actually want to roll out to that area, we'd have to organize that with your sponsor. Okay, because if you're in California, you want to roll all the way to Florida, that may be a problem, because you're putting a lot of wear and tear on the bus, and you know, sponsors may not dig that. So it just depends on what the situation is, and we'll kind of iron that out with you as we progress. Okay. All right. What else we had? Instagram. All right. Kenny said, "Will assignments always take 7+ days to be reviewed?" No, Kenny. We got different. We have. I don't know if you were watching the other show, but assignments right now are going through our instructors, and right now, as for the beginning of this entire year, we have been short on instructors. So they're actually reviewing a lot of people at the same time, and it's a lot of reviewing. It's not just look at something and press okay and move on to the next. They actually have to go in and check it. So we have new instructors that are being trained right now, so that they will be entering into the program, so it speeds up the program. I think I saw your deal or your assignment. I'm not sure. I'd have to check it again, but I think you should be good. But I'll check it again. But as far as the time frame, it normally takes anywhere from 24 to 48 hours to review an assignment and then send it on out. But if that assignment requires more research, more investigating into, say, for like we just talked about with Ms. Veronique and the parking situation, if you don't have proper parking, they're going to have a big problem with sending $100,000 bus to you. Okay, so say for instance, you say, "Oh, I'm going to park it outside my house," and you send a picture of the parking outside your house. Well, they need the address so that they can check your neighborhood and check and see if parking that vehicle outside your house is going to be a problem or not. Okay, so if you live in the hood, if you live in a bad part of town, or if it's the other way around, if you live in an affluent part of town, if you live in an upscale, so you're not worried about people breaking into the bus or stealing the TVs or the generators. Those generators are extremely expensive. The generators are in the thousands of dollars. So there are crackheads that want that type of stuff. The batteries are lithium-ion batteries. They're very expensive. So stuff like that, people will break into and steal from those buses if you're not parked in a secure facility or a secure location. So they actually check your location. They actually pull it up and check the area to see what's the variable of that bus being parked in that location. Even at your home, at your house, they will check it and make sure that it's okay to park it there. But the flip side is true as well. If you live in an affluent part of town or a neighborhood or area that is kind of up there or high, in the market range, if you say you're going to park your bus there, and then they have HOA fee or HOA security and all that type of stuff that is not going to allow a business vehicle to be parked outside on the street, and they could tow that vehicle if that is the case. They will actually check that neighborhood. They will check that area, see if they have HOA. Sometimes they'll even contact your HOA and find out if this is okay and if we need a permit for your location. So we do the same thing with where you're going to be working. They will contact wherever you're going to be working and make sure that it's okay for you to work there. That's what my guys do. That's what now the instructors don't do that. They just refer it to my street team, which is basically the agents. You guys, I talked to you and explained to you about the agents. They reach out and they get red zones turned into green zones. So if you're at a Tom Thumb or a Kroger's or a Walmart or Target or whatever, or if you're at a nightclub or a college, a school that is in a red zone or an area that we don't have permission to work in, they will contact those locations. They'll contact those businesses or they'll contact the city and find out if it's okay for us to be there. And then they'll get it, if all the case and purposes, permit to actually be there, and then they'll put it into the system where you can actually look it up and see it. All of that stuff has to go on. All of that stuff has to happen because it's on my head. I cannot just let people just be in buses, just rolling around doing whatever they want to do, because bad things happen. I understand you guys' position. You said, man, let me get in this bus, man, and get in here and do it. Let me get in here. That sounds real good until the police is staring at you saying, hey, we have to impound this bus. You're parked in an illegal zone. Or we're going to have to impound this bus because you dumped water or it's leaking, or you're doing business that is not sanctioned for the city or for this area, and we have to impound it. And then you're contacting me. This has happened more than once. Then you're contacting me and say, hey, man, they took the bus. Who took the bus? The police that came and they had to, and then they called a tow truck and they took. Okay, well, do you know where it's at? I don't know. They didn't give me no papers or nothing. That's a whole ordeal that happened more than once, where the bus was impounded because they didn't know what they were doing. One girl had it at her apartments and they did not, allow for business vehicles. They allow for your vehicle because it's tagged, and then your visitor's vehicle because you give a visitor's tag, but they do not allow for business vehicle. They allow you, your vehicle, and then your friend or your visitor, people that is coming to visit you, to be there, but not your business vehicle. So they told it. Honest, mistake, and it happens every single day in these apartment complexes, but she didn't know. So got up this morning, walked out there, bus is gone. So she contacted, I don't know what happened. And they charge an extremely large amount to get a business vehicle of that size out of tow. And they charge per day. It's like $100 something a day. And she didn't contact us until a week later. So you can imagine that got a little sticky. And then we have to send someone up there to actually negotiate and deal with that stuff, because you still have to pay a fine. You got to deal with the apartment complex. And then you have to deal with the tow company that towed it and put it behind the wall to actually get that vehicle out, show proof of the vehicle, all that type of stuff. It's just a crazy, crazy ordeal. But that's all the stuff that happens behind the scenes that you guys don't see. So that's a small portion. There's a whole lot more, a ton of stuff that slows down the process of me just handing out buses left and right. I can't do that because it turns into a big, big ordeal when things are done incorrectly. Shanae said, yes, that almost happened to me. They almost got my bus. Yes, I don't recall that, Miss Shanae. Miss Shanice, you may not be in my group, so I don't know that, but yeah, you might want to be careful with that. All it is speaking to your management company, your apartment manager, and making sure that it's okay, even driving the bus by there and let them take a look and have them put a tag on it to make sure that you can park there so that you don't have problems later on. Let's see, who was I dealing with? Was that Barry? No, that was Kenny. Hold on. Kenny said, okay, Kenny responded. He said, noted. All right. And are there suggested areas to park, or should I research parking lots? There are, and yes. So both of those is yes. There are suggested areas. Once you get to that area where they want the exact location for where you're going to park that bus, they may have suggestions for better areas or better locations, especially if you in an apartment complex. They may know better than you. So you may think, oh yeah, it's fine. I seen trucks parked down there all the time. I see, all kinds of stuff done. They may have permission, or they may be doing it illegally. And if the apartment complex wants to flex and start some shit, they can. And they can just send in a tow truck and remove all vehicles that are not supposed to be there. So that's a problematic situation that we actually take you through in the course to show you how to deal with those situations one by one, with parking, with police being called, with security companies, all that type of stuff. We address in the school. They said, Miss Vernique, hold on, I'm off that page. Okay, thank you. And they said I'm over time, so I gotta wrap this thing up. Ms. Vernique says, the next part, course 2. Okay, congratulations. Okay, I'm mixed up here. It's Ms. Vernique, I got your messages and I got everybody else's messages, so I have to kind of scroll back and forth to get your message. It's fine, but I'm just letting you know because it takes a little bit. Y'all can see it takes time just to even look at and read messages that are sitting right here in my face, because the messages are just coming up and popping up, and I have to find them. Okay, I'll give the address yet. This is not what I'm speaking about. This space inside the parking your side. Okay. So what we'll do, let's get the school part done first. Get that done and upload it first so that we can get you on to the next course. And then we're going to deal with parking. Obviously, we're going to deal with that before they send a bus out to you. So let's deal with the school part first and get you cleared on that. And then we'll come back to this area. Or matter of fact, you're going to go to an area where they're going to clear all that stuff up anyway. So you guys don't have to worry about all of those intricate ins and outs. They're gonna deal with that before they send a bus out to you. I think it's in course 8 or something like that, course 7 or course 8, that they deal with parking and registration and all that type of stuff. Thank you. They said get off the air. Okay, we did not deal with the referral program. I will come back to deal with that. I see that popped up on the screen, deal with referral program, and then I see like 4 more questions, guys. I'm going to screenshot the questions and then bring them up for tomorrow's show. So I'll be back tomorrow at 6 o'clock, and I'll deal with those questions tomorrow. Now I got another question pop up. I'll deal with all these questions tomorrow at 6 o'clock because I got to get off the air right now. They get upset with me when I'm when I'm over time and I keep just going. But great show. Thank you guys for coming in. Please come back tomorrow at 6 o'clock. We're going to keep this thing going and keep informing you guys about everything that's going on and raise the profile of the show to make sure that everybody's getting the information that they need so that we can go out here and conquer this thing and do what we need to do. All right. Thank you guys. I'm Ronnie Mac on the Shops and Salons Network, the HairArt Network, and the new Mobile Salon Network, bidding you guys peace and blessings. Please take care of yourself. And if you can, take care of someone else. If we all did that, we all will be taken care of. If you haven't signed up to the Mobile Salon Network, go to mobilon.com, mobalon.com. Sign up there. The application is at the top of the page on the right-hand side. Click on it, fill it out, and submit it in. And someone, if everything's good, someone will contact you and let you know what the next steps are. If you haven't done, please go to our charity. We have our own charity, our AAA charity. It stands for Haircuts for the Helpless and Homeless. We use your donations to build the buses that actually go out and do haircuts for the helpless and homeless. We also use your donations to pay the barbers and stylists to do haircuts for the helpless and homeless. So awesome, awesome charity, and very, very well worth your donation. All right, guys, thank you so very much. I will see you all tomorrow. Thank you. I see questions. We're up to 9 questions now, guys. Come on. I see them, and I do appreciate it. I will screenshot them and take it. Yeah, you can go ahead and send them in. I will keep them online, and we'll deal with them on our next show tomorrow. So and you can also text me as well. I'll get them through text as well. So I will deal with you guys tomorrow and knock all this stuff out. We may start a little early to get it all knocked out and make sure that everybody is covered. All right, guys, I'll see you then. Everybody, please be careful out there, and remember our motto: respect yourself, because image is everything. Peace.